Hi Rangana,
Hello.
how are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm excited to be here with you, because you're such a role model for moms and you're such a role model for kids and teens. And I was just so excited to get your text yesterday asking me if I want to be part of this project. So I'm really happy to be here with
I'm so happy that you volunteered. It's really going to help a lot of kids and parents because in this time when there's like a pandemic, parents are really concerned and especially because therapies have stopped, there's nothing happening at home, and they are really concerned because they feel that their kids would regress. So I thought if we can make a tapping video. Please excuse me, there's this background sound coming which says where there are these policemen going, stay at home, don't come out, stay at home. So just ignore that for people who are listening to it. So I thought if we can do the tapping video for parents who are getting scared and have fears that their kids may regress. So can we do that, Rangana? And I thought if I could be the parent and you could be the therapist, as in I give my fears, what parents give me, and we can tap
you.
together. And if there's some other aspect that comes to my mind, I'll add it up. Does that sound
Fine.
okay?
Yeah,
Great.
that's great. So, Reena, now that you're going to take on the consciousness of the parent, I want to invite you just to take a breath in through your nose and gently breathe out through your mouth. And breathe into the consciousness of the parent right now at this time. And just scan your body and get a sense of knowing if there's any physical tension anywhere in the body.
When I get into this consciousness of a parent, I feel stress all over. I feel I'm stressed and I'm just shaking. There's a lot of fear that's shaking me.
Thank you so much. So I'm going to begin and I'm going to tap on the karate chop here. Do I need to explain that or do you want to explain that? Or do most of your parents know about this?
So I have made an introductory video on what the main EFT tapping is. So parents can refer to that video. But for now, the ones who are watching can tap along on the points on which we are tapping. Yeah.
Perfect. So say out loud to me, even though when I just even step into the consciousness,
when I just step into the consciousness,
I feel stress all over.
I feel stressed all over.
I'm just so stressed all over.
I'm so stressed all over.
Just all over my body.
It's just all over my body, in my heart, in my head, everywhere.
Lovely. In my heart and in my head. It's everywhere. I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
Even though just all over.
It's just all over.
It's in my heart and my head.
It's in my heart and my head.
I love and accept myself anyway.
I love and accept myself anyway.
Even though there's so much fear here.
Even though there's so much fear and anxiety over here.
And anxiety. And everyone who's following along to keep breathing as we're doing this. You're noticing as I'm doing this, I'm breathing because I'm opening into the same consciousness that Reena is in, and as I open into that, I feel it too. So I'm also breathing. So just breathe along with both of us. So even though it just feels so stressful.
It feels so stressful.
And there's so much anxiety here.
Oh, and there's so much anxiety here.
And I can feel it all over.
And I can feel it all over.
I love and accept myself anyway.
I love and accept myself anyway.
It's just so scary.
It's just so scary.
What will happen?
What will happen?
I just don't know.
I just don't know. I'm so Sorry.
Tell me.
I'm so scared. My child is not getting therapies. We are at home. I have worked so hard to get my child to the point where he is or she is today. And therapies have stopped. What if he regresses? Already
Yeah.
there is a diagnosis which is worrying me. I'm fighting with it. I'm trying to work out things. And now, no therapies. I feel I have no support. I'm lost. I'm stressed.
Even though
Even though
just feel lost and stressed.
I just feel lost and stressed.
And I'm so scared.
I'm so scared.
My child might regress.
My child might regress.
There's no therapy at this time.
There's no therapy at this time.
There's no face to face therapy at this time,
There's no face to face therapy at this time.
which my child had got so used to.
Yeah, and he was improving. My child was
Yeah,
improving.
and they were improving. My children were improving.
My child was improving. Yeah,
Yeah, my child was improving.
yeah.
I love and accept myself
I
anyway.
love and accept myself anyway.
Even though I'm just scared
Even though I'm just scared
that my child might regress.
that my child might regress.
And it's my fear.
And it's my fear.
It might not be my child's fear.
It might not be my child's fear.
Definitely my fear.
Definitely my fear. And I
That's
know that's okay. That's okay. And I know that I have heard a lot of talks and I've heard a lot of people. Everybody says that I have to stay calm. I have to stay grounded. How can I stay grounded? I know that my child is co regulating. He is picking up on my feelings. How do I manage myself? How can I help my child?
That's such a great feedback. Thank you so much. Even though
Even though
what I'm worrying about
what I'm worrying about
is how can I stay grounded?
is how can I stay grounded?
Because I am the one
Because I'm the one
that's meant to support my child
that's meant to support my child and my family.
and my family.
There are no maids
And
now.
yeah,
I have to manage the house, my child, take care of his therapies, and stay grounded. It's a lot that I have to go through.
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself,
Even though there's a lot I have to go through.
even though there's a lot that I'm going through.
There are no maids right now.
There are no maids right now.
I have to take care of the family.
I have to take care of the family. And there's no
I
structure for my child. My child has no structure. Earlier, he went to school, then he went for therapies, then he went down and played. Now there's nothing. So I feel scared. I don't know how to help structuring the day. I know I have to make routines. I know that I have to do, but it's just that I have to do it all.
yeah, and I have to do it all.
I have to do it all.
Love and accept myself anyway.
I love and accept myself anyway.
And as you practice for a moment, just breathe in through the nose,
Yeah,
breathe out through the mouth, and just come here to the eyebrow. I'm just so scared.
I'm just so scared.
And come to the side of the eye. And as you tap, say out loud with me, I'm just anxious.
I'm just anxious.
And this time, just breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Excellent, very good. Under the eye, I'm just so scared.
I'm just so scared.
Lovely. Breathe in and out. Very good. Excellent. Under the nose, I'm just so scared my child might regress.
I'm just so scared my child might regress.
Breathe in and out. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. You're doing so great. You're doing so great. Excellent. I'm just so scared.
I'm just so scared.
I have to be grounded for everybody.
I have to be grounded for everybody.
There's so much to do right now.
There's so much to do right now.
My child has no structure. Yeah,
There's
you
no
can move.
structure.
You're doing great. You can move to the corner. My child just has no structure.
My child just has no structure.
I'm just so scared.
I'm just so scared.
Maybe I feel like I have no structure.
Maybe I feel I have no structure.
And then under the arm, I'm just so scared.
I'm just so scared.
Very good. And it's lovely that you're showing them where the under the arm is, because you cannot see it on my video fully. So that's lovely that you've got. Just breathe in and out. We'll go to the finger points. So just hold I'm just going to get you to hold it instead of tapping on it just for now, and just hold it and just say out loud, I'm just so scared.
I'm just so scared.
Hold the next finger and just breathe in and out and just say, I'm just so scared.
I'm just so scared.
Very good. How are you feeling right now? How is the consciousness of the parent right now?
Feels a little better.
Yeah.
It seems to be like settling down.
Yeah. That's
Rangana,
right.
I have parents who are calling me up and they speak to me on Skype, and I ask them, why is your face so swollen? And they're saying we're crying the full night. We don't know what to do. And somewhere, if we can tap on that, it's okay to cry if you feel like. It's okay to shout if you feel like. It's okay to just feel the feeling and process it. I think if we can. But it's definitely feeling better. Definitely feeling better.
We'll do that next. That's great that you share that. And I just get you to hold the next finger. Just hold it and breathe in and out. And I know with Reena, you've learned to tap on the side. And just for now, for simple, because there might be people watching this who may not have tapped with her yet. So just hold it for now. And Reena will also explain more about the finger holds, or she'll refer you to a link of a video where she talks about the finger holds. If not, I'll make one. So just breathe in and out. Very good, excellent. Very good. You're doing so great. That's excellent. Lovely. And Reena, you're doing so great stepping into the consciousness of the parent. That's so, so good. You're doing so great. Just breathing out. Lovely. If you have water there with you, just go ahead and take a sip of water. You do have water? Okay, I have some healthy water for myself. So I'm going to sip my healthy water. You can just imagine you're sipping water, and if everyone else has water, we can. So let's begin again. So you were telling me people were calling you in Skype and they're letting you know. Tell me again, what are they letting you know?
When I ask them, how are you? They say, I'm fine. And then when I look at their faces are all swollen up. And I ask them what happened. And they're like, we've been crying the full night. We are very scared for our kids. Yeah. We were just kind of getting, we were just kind of accepting the diagnosis. And now we know what to do, and we can't do what we want to do with our kids. We can't do the therapy right now.
Yeah. Even though my face might be swollen.
My face might be swollen.
I've been crying.
I've been crying.
I've been swelling out.
I've been swelling out.
With fear sometimes. Because I get so scared. We just managed to get settled.
We just managed to get
a plan.
A proper therapy center, a proper therapy place. We just got it.
Yeah. We finally found the help we needed.
Yeah, we finally found the help we needed.
And then it stopped.
And then it stopped abruptly, very badly.
Yeah.
It just stopped. And we don't know for how long.
Yeah, it just stopped and we don't know for how long. It's so uncertain. I love and accept myself anyway.
Even
though it just suddenly stopped.
even though it just suddenly stopped.
It was so abrupt.
It was so abrupt.
We finally had a plan.
We finally had a plan.
We finally had someone we could trust.
We finally had someone who we could trust.
We had a center we could go to.
We had a center we could go to.
I was feeling more relaxed.
Yeah, I was feeling so much more relaxed.
That my child had a plan.
That my child had a plan.
And now it's all abruptly stopped.
Now it's all abruptly stopped.
I'm just so scared about it.
I'm just so scared about it.
I've been crying at night.
I've been crying at night.
Maybe it's okay to cry.
Maybe it's okay to cry.
Maybe it's okay to shout.
Maybe it's okay to shout. It's absolutely
Maybe it's okay to have these feelings.
Maybe it's okay to have these feelings.
Maybe it's safe to have these feelings.
Maybe it's safe to have these feelings.
Maybe it's good for me to have these feelings.
Maybe it's good for me to have these feelings.
Because it's better for me to have these feelings out than in.
Because it's better for me to have these feelings out rather than they stay in.
I wouldn't swallow my vomit down.
I wouldn't swallow my vomit down.
I'm not going to swallow my feelings down.
I'm not going to swallow my feelings down.
Maybe it's completely okay.
Maybe it's completely okay
For me
to
let these feelings out.
To let these feelings out.
Maybe it's completely okay for me to cry it all out.
Maybe it's completely okay for me to cry it all out.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everyone, Reena's following along with me. She's doing so great, to come here to the collarbone. And if you are in a place where you can make a noise in a moment, make a noise with us. And if you're in a place you can't make a noise, just imagine making a noise with us. What this is going to do is it's going to release all that stress, it's going to release all that tension, release all that anxiety. You can shout it, you can scream it, you can do whatever it is. This is just your time, because I imagine it's really overwhelming being cooped up in a house together with the whole family. You're having to hold it together, be grounded, look after everybody, do the therapies, and you've got no way that you can actually let it out. So this is your time as you breathe in and out. I think mine. Just keep going. And this time as you breathe in through the nose, I want you to relax it out. Okay, yeah. I'm going to do something a little different, that maybe it's not the regular process, but just do it with me and Reena. It's safe to cry.
It's safe to cry.
It's okay to shout.
It's okay to shout.
I'm human too.
I'm human too.
It's okay to have fear.
It's okay to feel the feelings.
Yeah, it's okay to feel the feelings. It's great. What else, Reena? You tell me. I'll tap with you.
It's okay if there's no routine. It's absolutely okay. It's okay if my child misses out on therapy for a few days. I can do some stuff at home. I can watch videos. I can do the activities. I can use this time to build a connection with my child, to build a relationship with my child. And I know I can do all of it when I start making a connection with myself first. And I'm doing that right now. I'm doing it right now.
Lovely.
I will follow up.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you, Rangana. I can just do the activities at home. Reena has made videos on YouTube for vestibular activities, proprioceptive activities, tactile activities. I have the list, at least the basic list. I can start doing them. I can do something, and I'm sure if I do something, my child will maintain the gains. He is not going to regress. That's just my fear, which I just shouted it out. It's out of my system. And even if it comes back, it's okay. I can repeat it. It's absolutely okay. We are like waves. They come and go. My feelings will come and go. I just become aware. That's all. It's okay to feel
Lovely.
my feelings. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautifully
Great.
expressed. Just breathe.
Yeah.
You
So
breathe
just
in. Wow, you're doing so great. So I'm going to connect with the consciousness of the mums in you again, Veena. So how is it that you're feeling right now? What's happening for you? What are your thoughts?
I feel I'm feeling much settled because I was really absorbing a lot of these feelings from all parents who keep calling me.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to do something. And I have worked on myself. I'm sure I am feeling so much lighter. I have started feeling the energy flowing in my body, which felt like stuck. So it's feeling really awesome. So that's about it. Thank you so much, Rangana. It was awesome. And for parents, you can do
Beautiful.
it again. You can do it again. Just tap, replay this video, do it again. Let the
And just
feelings
be
come.
sure that you wash your hands. You wash your hands before you begin
Sanitize
the
them.
tapping. I'm sure Reena will just put it as a little kind of instruction before you watch this video. At this time, just wash your hands, for 20 seconds before you touch your face. If you were not going to touch your face, it's okay. But both me and Reena, we washed our hands before coming on Skype. So just make sure you do that. Oh, I lost you.